time's for real. Are you guys ready? Okay then, begin!
The ultimate battle between God and man! A battle It's time to duel! Let's begin.
May the best man win. I intend to.
Venomous! Through battle!
それでは第9回戦
この発旋部
It's Wednesday. We here. You know, it's Roundtable time. Made Spider can't hear. AK Mr. AK. You scale out the Duce. You know, we chilling. I think we're on episode 83. I lost count after a while. I'm not answering that call. So that nigga fuck work. But you know, we here. Best anime rivalries. We're talking about that now. But before we get into that, introduce everybody. Shout out to Blerd Official on YouTube, Blerd.com for all the articles they got going on. So we'll be on there sooner than later. Sooner than later, we have merch on there too. So I mean, just saying, let them sooner than later. What It Sound Like podcast tomorrow, hosted by Hollywood Sensei. You know what I mean? Go check them out. We'll ask what the topic is in a minute when he does it. Honey and Cocoa podcast will be on Fridays, you know. At Western time, so we're gonna be asleep while they on. But stay up and watch the ladies do what you gotta do. Make It Make Sense Saturdays 8:30. I don't know what current events is going on right now, but it's some nigga them is going on, so they'll be on it. They'll talk about it. Tapping No Capping Fridays. Check them out. They're gonna talk about DreamCon drama. So I mean, yikes. The Blur Syndicate, check them out. Wife Reviews. Moonbeam is not here tonight. She's going to see Beyonce. She spent her hard money to go do that. So, shout out to them. Sundays at 8.
These girls don't be new girls.
And then, you know, Friday Night Yours, you know. We're on Friday. You know. We're going to talk about top 10 most important people in NXT. So, if you're on that wrestling shit, you know what I mean? They're hop on. Somebody already handled the comments, so am I already nice and late? So
Fashionably.
The Wizard King.
Hey Lala.
I mean, the Wizard King, you know, Sensei of the Blerd Cartel in the building. You know what I mean? What It Sound Like podcast tomorrow. Interview with Roxy Hayes. So, you know, make sure you check that out. That's what's up.
They got interviews. My Ray, nice and late.
What's up? It's Young Fashionably Late, aka number one in the building, ready to expose these frauderies, aka anime rivalries, because most of them ain't no rivalry, most of them one side. It's finna be real. Let's get it.
One side of rivalries are real, so I mean, just like,
no, they're not. No, they're not.
It's called jealousy. It's still a rivalry.
It's called jealousy. It's called jealousy. It's not a one-sided rivalry.
Jealousy is a wild term, but Menace is here.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Menace. You know what I'm saying? My bad for missing last week. I legitimately was mad busy, man. But hey, I'm here to talk mad controversy. I'm ready to get some people upset, just like I usually do. Let's get it, man.
You know, you got a newcomer to the show, Team 2 to the Death. Introduce yourself, good sir.
What's good, y'all? Blue all. You feel me? Over here ready to talk this anime, man. Come on, bro. Let's get it. One-sided rivalries are real, though. Just gonna say that.
Here we go.
Watson underscore the underscore. Change that shit. Just be Watson the
right. Just one underscore, my guy.
One word Negro.
Listen, you can find me, you know, Watson _the Ray at TikTok. Still get to 1,000 and on YouTube. I'm very excited about the rivalries. And I hope y'all saw my grandson in the leagues today.
Shout out to Boruto. And then Fried Ramen's here. What's up with you, sir? How you feeling?
What's going on, y'all? Wait, is my mic good? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, cool, man. It's been a little minute, you know. I've been off TikTok. I was kind of hiding for a TikTok. My phone was broke. Got a new one, so now I'll be back
Okay.
on there. You'll see me up there.
Shout out new
You
phone.
must be an iPhone Negro, but I digress.
Yeah.
I knew.
Unports,
We know.
Team Android, you already know.
Shout out to the crack screens, y'all
Droid.
rock. Or forcibly
No,
rock.
sir.
It's all right, man. I've been iPhone since like 9th grade.
Yeah, iPhone all day.
Damn.
I feel sorry for y'all.
I switched over to the dark
I'm so
side.
sorry for the Negroes.
a while ago.
So I did want to talk. This might be the most iconic rivalry in anime, but the most iconic one-sided rivalry in anime. I mean, you could talk about Goku and Vegeta, you know, and then I want to talk about does this rivalry trump Goku and Vegeta? Because I'm just saying.
What are y'all talking
What?
about? Like, y'all
What?
starting
No,
already,
no,
bro.
Them niggas had one
You got-
arc.
hold on. Before you hit the violation button.
All you hear is
Oh my god.
You already
Listen, these niggas, the other 345, they don't let me cook. They
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
If you leave the door open, the food can't cook in the oven. Let me cook. I'll just put it out there because Goku wasn't that hard on Vegeta fighting. Yeah, I mean, he held back on different forms so he could fight Vegeta. He went all out on Jared. I'm just saying. Well, I'm gonna play with you so you can get your shit off, but I really want to fight this nigga right here. I'm just saying that
So
might
you
be
gonna
the new
you gonna say
rivalry.
that rivalry is more important?
Bro, so
one
wait,
arc.
bro. No, bro.
One arc.
That's not even a rivalry. That's a fight.
It's not even a
I'm gonna let y'all.
They
I'm
had
gonna let
one
y'all
fade.
cook. See how these niggas gonna
They
let.
had
I'm
one
gonna let you
fade.
cook. 'Cause I'm an honorable host.
You could say Goku Broly then at that point.
If anything, Goku versus
Really?
Hit is way more of a rivalry than Goku versus Jiren.
Because
Alright,
Jiren's
so-
stronger than Goku
I-
I think, at this
So
point.
hold on, where are we rating the Vegeta and Goku rivalry? 1 through 10.
At least top 5.
I
It's
think
at
it gotta
least
be
it's
top
at
three.
least top 3.
I think
Oh,
it
no.
gotta be top
As
three.
in 1 through 10, just like as in peak. This is peak rivalry versus just a one-sided jealousy fight, which my rating was.
They've been-
Oh, you want to go that far?
Like,
That's not a
hold on.
rivalry. This has never been a rivalry.
Are we
Oh,
going
they've been
through?
like
Are we going
97.
by the definition of the rivalry, or are we just doing?
That's the focal point of the show. Definition of rivalry. Just like just rank this rivalry or 1 through 10 is it peak at 10 and 1 is just dog shit. So I don't know.
We've been exposed
I'd
a
like
lot
to
of
see
these
who
fake
number
rivalries.
1 is over
We've been
Goku
exposed
and
a lot of
Vegeta.
rivalries.
So if we
Thank
ranking
Yeah, we
it
about
1,
to-
Oh,
1
you
to
said
10,
rank it 1 through 10.
I
1
give
out of
it
10.
I give it about a 7. I mean,
A 7?
yeah, because Goku is clearly has always been ahead. You know what I mean? It's like Vegeta finally got his first win when they was fighting in the superhero movie. You know what I mean? That was like,
They
Well,
both.
no,
They
technically
both
he
kind of
won
fell
in the
out.
sand.
But
Technically,
when-
he won in the Sand Saga.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that one
technically
too.
was
That
his
one-
victory.
yeah. But you know,
He gave us a 7. I mean, Vegeta been chasing Goku since what? Namek. So
Yeah.
My boy did sucker punch Goku in the Majin Buu series, though.
yeah, that sucker bunch been talking about for the last 4 episodes. I'm just like, let y'all know. Myray, how do you rank this rivalry 1 through 10?
Okay, according to the real definition of rivalry, I'd give it. I think a solid 7 is fine because at least there have been times Vegeta has been stronger than Goku. There have been times when they first met, Vegeta was stronger.
Are we talking about head canon shit or just like?
No, when they first met in the Saiyan Saga, Vegeta was stronger,
Yeah.
clearly stronger. I know. Now after that, Goku has been stronger damn near every other time. You can argue now if you want to look at Ultra Ego or not. You can argue that if you want to, but at the very least, at least Vegeta has gotten close to this man at least a few times. Versus some of these other ones that we're going to expose later. They ain't never been close. So I think an honest 7 is fine. At least Vegeta's close.
Minutes, honest 7 good? Or you going higher, lower? Where you gonna go with that?
I mean, I think for me, like literally the definition of the word rivalry, I would give them an 8 because I mean, Vegeta's entire the entire reason why Vegeta even started the thing with Goku to begin was because Goku was a Saiyan who turned out to be a lesser Saiyan that showed that equal to more power than someone who was a Saiyan royal and who was supposed to be the prince of all Saiyans. So then Now it's supposed to be a battle for supremacy. And now over the years, it's a continuous, I one up you, you one up me, I one up you, you one up me. They go back and forth, you know, technique here, technique there. I get my power up, then he gets a power up. Yeah, that's how it goes. One person gets a power up, one guy gets a power up, another one.
One of these things were not like the other.
To me, it seems more Goku gets the power up, then Vegeta catches up afterwards. It's not like, you know, Vegeta gets there, they go. No, it's mostly like Goku gets Super Saiyan.
That's
Vegeta
what I'm
gets
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it's always going to be between them. It's always going to be a clash for supremacy. But Goku has always been here, and Vegeta's catching up. Goku gets here, then Vegeta gets here. Then Vegeta gets his.
One-sided. Vegeta got his get back with 19. You losing to a motherfucking refrigerator? I
Goku was winning until he got a disease. Like, there ain't no get back. He caught up.
But at the end of the day, they saying so they taking a loss as a loss.
I definitely would give their rivalry overall.
Yeah. Lou, how do you rank this?
I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. I'm gonna give it an 8 as well, just because Vegeta did start out stronger. Goku lost to 19, even though he had an illness. Vegeta came with that Super Saiyan. He was taking care of shit at the time. Then 17, 18 showed up. They was getting handled. But throughout that entire arc, Cell Saga, Vegeta was taking care of shit. You feel me? Goku was in there training.
Taking care of what?
Taking care of Cell. He was beating Cell ass till Cell got perfect.
Yo,
he was
stronger than
you fight my son.
He was trying to talk jutsu Cell.
You forgot that nigga just yo, shout out to Trunks doing Heat Dome one time to his own father and just like we never saw Heat Dome ever again. So except for if you play Tenkaichi 3, but that's definitely. So we got an 8. Watson, Red Cup Watson. How do you feel about this rivalry?
So I'm gonna change the name. That was awesome. So anyway, I'm a rate it a 6 because I'm biased, but I pretty much agree with what everybody else is saying. It would be like it should be about a 7, but I'm gonna give it a 6 because Goku's got it by a landslide. It's not really a rivalry at this point.
Shout out to the Go Stars, Dio. Fried Ramen. How do you feel about
Goku and Vegeta, man? I think they're the most iconic rivalry based off how old it is. They've been beefing since like what, 97. But like y'all said, Goku's always got the upper hand. Vegeta kind of always had to catch up. But he really didn't become like him and Goku were kind of not on the same feet, but like in Dragon Ball Super, that's when he really started. Like they really put him in there as like a solid number 2. But technically, in all their fights, can you really say, like, out of all their fights, can you really say one of them beat the other one? Because it's never really like.
Yeah.
Vegeta didn't. In the very first fight, okay.
It was Vegeta.
You know, some people would say Vegeta. Goku couldn't move after the fight, and Vegeta got away. You know, then they fought again, and Vegeta I think that's when Vegeta kind of sucker punched him. Then they fought again in like superhero movie, but like they trained a lot, so I think I give them a solid 5.
Solid 5.
Iconic wise, I feel like they're the, when you think of rivalries, that's the first rivalry you think of as an anime fan.
And also for the comments, just in case nobody knows, I'm gonna show you competition for the same objective or for superiority in the same field. So.
Vegeta's whole objective is to get stronger than Goku, and Goku just likes to fight strong.
Hold on. Let's get to maybe a realer rivalry. You know, the boy. This thing.
Naruto and Sauce.
Naruto and Sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Not Sauce.
You fuck on me, I fuck on you. Pause if you need it. We all saw the forest of death. I'm just saying, we saw the forest of death. I'm gonna hold a snake while you fight Orochimaru, and then I'm saying we saw the tuning exams, and then we saw you try to do Chidori 3 times, and I bust you. You know, you bust your ass, and I beat Gaara, and then we fight on the rooftop, and you got your Chidori ain't shit to Rasengan, and then you do the village, and then we back 3 years later. You hold me. And then Orochimaru was like, no, don't do that. And then I'm blind. I'm ready to fight you on sight. when I had no visions. I mean, how vicious was his rivalry? It was. Come on, it's peak. It's kind of peak.
I'll wait till like.
I know Chopper versus Kino is higher, but we just gotta be like.
It's not the cap, but it's mixed feelings with this. I'm waiting my turn, but it's mixed feelings with this.
I'm sorry, Fried Ramen. How do you feel Naruto Sasuke on the rivalry tip for this one?
Fried Ramen.
Oh, it started with me. All right.
Yeah.
My bad. Well, Naruto Sasuke, man, I put them at like a. I put the right above. I probably put them right above Goku and Vegeta. I put them at 4 because for one, I always felt like Naruto was overall just kind of a cheat code anyway, like more powerful. But a lot of Sasuke's best fights, like choreographic wise, was against Naruto. Like he showed out the most. He was fighting like 1,000 versus Naruto. All the other ones, he pretty much like. A lot of people kind of debate if he even won for real, you know. But I put him at 4.
Wrecked up Watson.
I put it at 7 because it's Naruto's got it by a landslide.
Damn.
And I like Sasuke my favorite, but the show's called Naruto.
You a Uchiha nigga too?
It's unfortunate, but
shout out to the Uchiha.
Blue, how you feel about this rivalry?
I'm gonna put that one a little higher than Dragon Ball one. I think it's more back and forth than it was. Because as kids, Sasuke was always stronger. Naruto caught back up when they was getting right, and then in Valley, Sasuke was the one to walk away.
You mean when they were still getting throughout the whole?
Yeah. Yeah. Not Naruto getting and then Shippuden, but then you come back. Sasuke got the clear advantage of him first time they meet. So, but then after that, they kind of back and forth. Where Naruto kind of has the upper hand towards the rest of the series.
Menace.
I mean, to be honest, I kind of give it like. I personally don't think it's a better rivalry than Goku and Vegeta, but it's damn sure like on par with this. I give it like a 6, 7, like pretty much for the same reason that they gave. I just don't think it's better than Goku and Vegeta. That's all.
I think it's better because it's more plot driven, but
they were like
fucking up and ship it in for me. But that's just me. Right.
So we're ranking these according from 1 to 10, right? From that way, right?
Yeah, that's how you feel the rivalry was.
For this one, I actually, until I think of any other ones other than what I already thought of, I would put this at 5. Honestly, I think this would break 5 because unlike Goku and Vegeta, these actually did go more back and forth. Even though Sasuke didn't really see Naruto as a rival at first, it grew upon him, and then they actually went back and forth. Naruto was stronger than him by questionably the end of the Chunin exam. Sasuke then caught back up, and then Sasuke was way stronger than Naruto saw back up. They actually went back and forth. They actually saw each other as rivals in strength, and like they fueled each other. It actually fits more of the definition of a rivalry before Naruto just blasted away at the end of the war. And then, but like at least up until that point, they actually fulfilled the definition of rivalry. They just didn't put all the story with it because Sasuke was on some brother revenge BS. But it fit more. So I think as of right now, I think it'll break number 5 for me.
The Wizard King, what do you rank this from 1 to 10?
What do you rank?
The RZA Queen.
Why you ask me? What you rank?
You wanted to be on the show.
Just can RZA too,
so.
I'm gonna give it a 6 because I ain't seen it.
Damn.
But I know about it.
What?
Listen, I'm
So,
gonna read.
that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
I'm gonna put that 6 on hearsay is crazy.
No, to me, no. Listen, to me, it's like if I ain't watched the show, but I still know about it, then it must have been pretty damn good. But I can't give it an honest ranking because I ain't actually.
I mean, she being real with it.
Your woman compatriot was not.
I appreciate it.
Not feeling it.
Real with it.
I'll give him one higher than the Saiyan. So I gave him a 7. I give him an 8. Like
I give him an 8 too because it's more plot driven. Like the first fight between, I think the first fight between Naruto and Sasuke is kind of more iconic than.
I just want to say the rivalry really didn't start though until the water tank. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on, so we're going from 10. So we're giving it points. I thought we were ranking them, not giving them.
Wait. I got more than 10 rivalries
That's
on
why
here.
I was asking you.
This one of Stat 9 niggas. It's like I got my number 2 pencils.
Okay, then flip that from. Let's see, I have to flip my first two in. So Goku and Vegeta, that would be like 6.
Oh Lord, give us
this
a
one would
rank.
be like 7. So yeah, okay, you good.
I
It
get
ain't that
it.
different. It ain't that different.
It's supposed to be in reverse. Oh,
Basically, we're giving them points out of 10.
You just ranking from 1 to 10.
There's a difference.
We're not. Also, we're not ranking them. We're giving them points.
Oh yeah, I think we was all kind of confused. I'm
thinking we're ranking them. We're giving them points out of 10, not ranking them. We're giving them points out of 10.
Okay, that's why. Okay, I was right.
You started 21 minutes. We got there, ladies and gentlemen.
It's all right. The host didn't give us good information.
We give Guy and Kakashi's rivalry. It's more playful. So I mean,
that's not a rivalry.
It is a rivalry.
Oh, what's the rivalry out there?
Like
Kakashi and Guy.
Oh, the Guy and Kakashi. Yeah, that's I mean, you know.
Rivalry. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself, Rizzo. Don't lie to yourself, Rizzo. That's not a rivalry. Don't lie to yourself, man.
Who's the one-sided? My guy? He's still
They still tied to this day.
They still tied to this day, bro. I mean,
don't lie to yourself, man.
If that's not a real rivalry, we got Madara and Hashirama.
That's a 10, dog.
That's more of a rivalry than Guy and Kakashi, in my personal opinion.
That's Madara and Hashirama.
Like
Madara and Hashirama is a 2.
Kashi's a pretty decent rivalry.
You let Todoroki kill your brother and you ain't get it back on blood. Madara's pussy. I know got it back in the blood. I'm just saying.
For Vaughn yet. He ain't slide for Vaughn yet.
You ain't slide for Vaughn. You ain't slide for your brother. Look at that.
Oh, here we go.
Nigga, you got it framed.
I got
Hashirama is a 10. That nigga came back to life and was like, I'm gonna wait right here until Hashirama show up.
Hold on. Dennis, you got the nigga framed. You got the nigga tatted. He ain't slide for his own brother. What is going on?
Are we acting like that man ain't slide back during the whole war?
He didn't slide for his brother. We're Todoroki's supposed to be packed up.
Ain't that why? Whenever that man was when Madara was alive, Todoroki was a whole animation. He got on throwing them rods in the head, and he was talking this shit to Todoroki.
No, do that when he was alive. Do it
right.
When you got Hashirama as your main enemy, you know what I'm saying? You can't focus on nobody like Todoroki.
Yes, you can. Off him like them water ninjas did it. I'm just saying. He gave up in the middle of the mission. Like, Gonzo, this is you.
Wow.
You know, I can't do it. I can't do it. Listen, Todoroki was such a bitch. He gave up his spot as Hokage to kids. It's like, I can't do it. I'm about to be packed up. It's on you.
Gave up his spot. What you mean? They literally rejected that man as Hokage. They didn't want him to be Hokage. Hashirama.
No, I'm talking. Listen, I'm talking about when them water ninjas was on his bumper. Hiruzen, you up next. I can't do it. I'm not gonna make it back to the village. And you couldn't back up, huh? Come on, Madara. He a fraud, but that's just me.
I'm hearing hating over here. It's okay though.
Tell me when I'm lying.
It's okay.
Lou, tell me when I'm lying, Lou. Tell me when I'm
lying.
Hey
man, I will. I got you. But look, that one, Madara. I mean, we doing Kakashi Guy or Madara?
You do both.
Madara Guy is playful. They be arguing over everything. These niggas is best friends for real. You feel me? These niggas gonna box when they need to. These niggas gonna play rock paper scissors and shit, make it a competition. So I'm gonna get at a 5. Hashirama and Madara, I'm gonna get at one a 7. I don't know. These niggas is at war with each other the whole time. You feel me? Like bro said. You feel me? They at war with each other. These niggas come back together. They make the village and shit. So it's kind of like they stopped that whole shit. They went back to fighting again, but I'm gonna get that one a 7. You feel me? I'm gonna get that one a 7. I think for the story, Naruto and Sasuke is a better rivalry.
Right, Robin, Watson, how y'all feel about the 2 other rivalries?
The guy Kakashi, I say that's probably like a 5. It was average. Like I said, they were more so friends than anything. With Hashi and Madara. That would I'd probably give that like a 7 or an 8. I'd probably lean more towards an 8, just because at the end of the day, Madara was there at the end of the day. Hashirama had passed on, like, even after they had fought after that. So unfortunately, he got nerfed in a bogus way. But yeah, I'd probably rank that about an 8.
Oh, I did have another Naruto one that didn't pan out. Bad writing. This is supposed to be one of those.
Don't even put that up there. Don't even put that up. Leave that alone.
Yeah, that's not.
We can go ahead and leave that one alone.
That never got to happen, bro.
It never got to pan out. So it's
Let's put that up there. We're gonna go back to the other.
Get him the fuck out of here.
Go back to the other.
There you go.
All right, so I got an underrated rivalry.
Alucard's my dude, man.
Alucard and you know what I'm saying, Anderson. What we putting this rivalry at?
I'm gonna keep it a B as a Hellsing stan. You know what I mean? You know, because Alucard is my guy. I mean, I get at John about a solid 5, because like, I mean, they
out of 10.
Yeah, 5 out of 10. Because like they had like a moment in time smoke. That's all. It wasn't like long-standing beef. You know what I mean? So it's not really that high on the scale. So I give it a 5.
Damn. My race.
I mean, if Goku and Vegeta is sitting at like 6, you know, and at least I got to see bits and pieces of somebody playing catch up for a while.
There you go. We got
It's
a
like
on there.
This would be like it's gonna be like a 4. Like,
damn.
8 is crazy.
Like if we judging like Naruto and Sasuke, matter of fact, the last one, Guy and Kakashi would be a 4 too, and Madara and friggin' Hashirama, that'd be a 4 too. Like we judging rivalries off stuff that we can actually see the development of their competition, their superiority to each other, their back and forth. We got rivalries up there that's hitting like 6s. And I'm supposed to look at Madara and Hashirama and even Alucard that y'all got a few episodes. Man, please. 4.
All right, that's 8. Menace.
Yeah, I'm not for the reason Monra gave, but I give this probably like a good 4 or 5. I mean, like it just ain't like I said. If we giving like Goku, Vegeta some 6, 7s, we giving Naruto, Sasuke like 7s and shit. Like, nah, this ain't nowhere. Yeah, nah, 4 with the sound forward. I'm sorry, just no.
So.
All right, Lou, talk to these niggas. How you feel about?
Hey, I have not gotten around to watching Hellsing, man.
Oh Lord,
I have not watched Hellsing. Can't even give an opinion on it.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
We need you.
Yeah, I'm with Fresco. I seen like 10 episodes. I don't even know who that other guy is yet.
Don't even.
Lord have mercy.
So,
hey, Robin, you got a no say on this? Or?
I've seen a couple episodes of Hellsing, but I ain't not enough to speak on. Old buddy.
I should never put it the fuck up there.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys.
You look bad out here, man.
All right, so what we giving Ichigo and Renji?
That's not a rivalry.
Stop this.
Yeah,
Y'all stop putting these one-sided ass whoopings.
That's really not.
These are not.
Are we basing rivalries on like
really not.
character development together, or like on this level?
All right, so hold on. Ichigo and Nishida, that's the rivalry or no?
No.
Ichigo has no rival, bro.
Why is this not a rivalry?
Why is that rivalry?
It might be like ice.
Why is this not a rivalry? Because they basically stopped screwing around with each other over the course of 3 arcs. Like, no, it's not a rivalry.
These niggas said no, it ain't no rivalry. That's crazy.
I don't think.
Who is the rival?
Oh, Grimjow could be a decent.
And
I took that above these other
a decent rival.
Now you turn on Grimjow?
No, Yuki Ora. How about Yuki?
I think Grimjaw's better than Ukiyoda, for sure. Grimjaw's definitely better than
He had to spin back.
Instead of ranking them, we're gonna go around. Who is Ichigo's rival? So we'll
You-
start
like true rival in the series.
Yeah, this
Okay,
true
go
rival.
Hollywood or Fried Ramen first.
Hollywood. Who is Ichigo's true rival?
Ichigo's his true rival.
Yeah.
I got my answer.
Don't really got a
I got my
rival.
answer.
For real.
What
I got
about
one.
my nigga Ichigo?
All right, so no official rival. What? Monray, who's his official rival?
Because he was fighting himself.
His real rival, Lala got it. His real rival is Zangetsu. That is his real rival. There is nobody else in Bleach that fits that better.
We got one for
than
Zangetsu. Menace.
I'm gonna be real. I had a different answer until Monray said that. Now
Nigga said Ichigo just fighting demons. That's it.
Now I gotta think about some shit real quick. Until Monray said that, I had a whole.
All right, so Lou, who is Ichigo's real rival?
I'm gonna say if it's anybody, it got to be Grimmjow. Just based off the definition, they just competing for superiority in terms of their strength. That's really it. Grimmjow can't beat the fuck out this
Got
nigga,
back in blood,
and he went back. You feel me?
Honestly, I gotta go with Zangetsu too, man. I'm gonna be real. That man Monray just swung me on that one.
Prove that the Twinkies could kill more.
I wasn't ready for that, man.
So, my honorable mention is his pops, but I gotta go just because
He took his headset off.
To say,
Pops is
I gotta go with.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
Brian Robin, you're up.
The Zangetsu thing is a great answer in a sense because
I agree with that.
He had to figure all that shit out. He was fighting. That's who he really was trying to, be superior to for the longest was within himself. But if I had to say as a physical person, I'm gonna just go with Grimmjow because that's like one of the main people he had to spend back on. Like Grimmjow.
Now we turn on Reggie. It's crazy.
Now he turned on Reggie. They've been turned on Reggie.
Reggie was cool, but he was never like an end game like, yo, I'm gonna be your rival.
Reggie got packed up in less than 20 episodes.
Yeah,
Dakio was a better.
It was definitely Uriel.
All right, listen. All right, so we got Meliodas and Bond.
That's cool. That's
a rivalry.
Okay.
It's a cool little rivalry.
Or I have an or Escanor and Meliodas.
It's definitely
I don't know.
I like
Bond and Meliodas.
Escanor.
Escanor fought that nigga 100 times. It's like I'm gonna get it back one of these times.
Meliodas doesn't have a rival.
All right, that could be an answer too. I'm just asking.
That's the you don't got no rival.
Well, Meliodas knows. I mean, Bond. That's just his man, $100,000. They ain't really rival like that. You know what I mean?
They're not like competing against each other or anything.
Right.
They were competing against each other.
They do get into competition. They do get competitive with each other, but it's not super serious.
Yeah, there's a small
they kind of
like that's my main man.
Because they're not fighting to compete for
But they do be fighting each other though.
Yeah.
or to prove who's better.
Like say what's up, but like punching each other in the face and shit.
So we're all in agreement that Ban is if we're gonna have a rivalry, it's gonna be him.
That'd be
I guess. I guess.
All right, so Ash and Gary.
Fuck this rivalry. Because where is Gary series really, man?
Gary's chilling right now. He got turned into a lab assistant.
I'm saying Gary did. That's
not the right.
I got a different kind of
Gary got a whole job.
Gary said this rivalry is not worth my time.
I got a different answer.
He did.
So is Gary Ash's best rival or is Paul?
Thank you. This is Ash's best rival. This is. Thank you. It is not Gary.
All right, we just gonna be arguing. So how is Paul better when Ash was running behind Gary all season one? Gary had what, 10 badges before that?
First off,
all
Gary,
three badges, all screen bitches, all screen Corvette, and I'm the champion, and you gotta. You know what I mean? That was red. That was red and blue. So I'm not
I know nothing.
They'd have battled 4 times.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
Okay, that's at least 4 times.
Man, it's not a Pokemon thing.
I'm not saying. I don't know.
So if we got,
You
if we
tell me how
actually
Paul
look
was
at it,
better off of disgruntled Inferni.
so first off, we actually saw details of Ash and Paul's rivalry growing against each other versus we just saw Gary rolling by with some bitches every so often. And not to mention, he didn't even look at Ash as a rival for the majority of their rivalry. He didn't care. He got all his badges. He got like 30 other bitches. He got all the cars, all the money, all the smoke. He didn't give a squat. But he didn't give a squat about Ash at all versus Paul. Looked down on Ash for the way he even, like, his mentality towards his Pokemon. Then Ash was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it back in blood with your own mon. I'm gonna take the chip chart you threw away, and I'm gonna beat you with it. And he trained. He lost against this man. This man even lost against him 2 badges before they fought in the league. Then he came back and got it back in blood. That's a rivalry. Not him and Gary leaving after some plot on the
that level 100 Pikachu lost to Gary to Eevee on the farm. What are we talking about? Do your homework.
We saw that same level 300 Pikachu get bodied by McMortar 2 badges before the league tournament. I know what I saw.
Listen, he got bodied by Richie and he got bodied by Puss and Boof Me Out.
We don't talk about Richie.
It is what it is.
We'll talk about Richie.
Now we don't want to talk about Richie.
Because Charizard didn't listen to him, bro. We know why he lost. Charizard sitting there, had that Pikachu on his foot, bro. We know what happened.
The one with and
shout out to some good.
That was like Indigo League.
All right, so we'll get back. We'll get back to top 10 rivalries. You know, peak.
That's peak.
This is a peak rivalry.
I can't lie. I'm stuck between this and another one for my number 1. I can't even hold you.
I'm just saying, what we're not doing. Rank these 1 through 10. We're gonna go with Lou the
No,
newcomer.
I'm saying just in my mind, like for me, but out of 10,
L versus Light. How do you rank that?
Who first, Joe? Who first? I gotta keep going.
Who going first?
We're going Lou the newcomer.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give this one a 10 out of 10. It's simple. It's simple. It's simple. These is 2 geniuses battling, and they really intellectual warfare. These niggas is fighting, bro, with their minds going crazy from the start. When this nigga L got the nigga killed on TV, that's when you knew it sparked off. Because that's when Light really started. His brain started shooting off. From that moment, it was up. And once they met in person, it just got 10 times better.
See, I was gonna give y'all peak rivalries. I just had to about the you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
You had to get the Yamin out the way.
I get the Yamin out the way. Menace, shout out for Pokemon because you wasn't the red and blue nigga. So just like we got.
Hey, it be like that, man.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie, this is definitely a 10 because their rivalry was essentially the ultimate game of chess. No matter what one person did, the other one had to move accordingly to make sure that the other one wouldn't get a clear, definitive upper hand over the other one. The moment that you really understood that, like, how in depth the rivalry was, whenever they had the tennis match, and you understood like both of their ideologies and their psychological mindsets about how they analyze the other person, literally playing the game of tennis. And that's whenever you really understand, like, oh yeah, they in there, like they really they like that. And that's, like I said, it's the ultimate game of chess and one of the best endings to a rivalry I've ever seen. So I'm giving that 10, no doubt.
Monterey, how you feel about this joint?
Oh, this is easily a 10. Like I said, I'm between this and one more for the best rivalry in anime I've seen so far. But this easily number 10. It hits all the metrics without technically fighting. I mean, they both had such a superiority complex about the other person. It was wild. Like, even when Menace mentioned the tennis match, L had such a superiority complex on this man. He said, I am L, and I just don't even believe you can figure out my name. He had such a superiority thought process over this man. He's like, bro, I'm so good. I don't even think you can figure out who I am if I show you who I am. Like, it was that bad. Then Light coming back with figuring out how to maneuver every camera in the chip bag. Like, it was so good to watch on an episode by episode basis. It was literally how you do a rivalry. It was one, like 10 out of 10.
The Wizard King and Queen. I'll not y'all hair.
I mean,
respectfully,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I personally, I hate Death Note. That show is ass to me.
Damn.
What are you doing? The rivalry, it is a 10. It is a 10. You know what I mean? I can't deny it. As much as ass as the show is, the rivalry is a 10.
The show ass with a 10 out of 10 rivalry is crazy.
That's crazy.
Out of pocket.
Each their own.
Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
I don't gain nothing.
I don't gain nothing.
I just, wanted to speak my truth. That's all. Yeah.
That's what it is. Roundtable is truth for truth. So Watson, he hadn't had a red cup in a while.
Because it wasn't, fighting involved, I give it like an 8. But for what it was, it was definitely a really good, mental this, that, and the third. I'm sorry, I like action when it comes to anime most of the time. I ain't seen that.
This is a sick Negro.
If it ain't got Dragon Ball Z, Naruto type shit, I probably can't rock with you.
God damn, you don't want no mental warfare in your anime?
I almost didn't watch Jobless Reincarnation because of that, and I was like,
you a sick Negro for real, guy.
I'm afraid for you.
Ramen, how you feel? 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
I was hoping you weren't even gonna ask me for real, because I'm a Sony guy myself. I shit, but overall, I'm gonna give it a 10 because it was a crazy game with Cat Mouse, battle of intellects and all that. But I didn't really care for Death Note too much.
Fair enough. I have an underrated rivalry here.
You just don't like chess.
That means it's not a rivalry.
It could be.
You know what I'm saying?
Like punch Hill in the face.
There was a fight. I'm just saying.
This was a rivalry.
If you didn't watch the show, just say that. If I got the plan the whole time, you undermine me every fucking time, and then I'm on my lowest. I lost my mans. No, run my fade. I'm like, nigga, I'm not trying to run the fade now. You know what? Whatever. We gonna run the fade.
He ain't over Kuwabara.
I was thinking.
I'm just saying they just talk shit to each other most of the time.
It took 4 seasons for he had to say this nigga knows honor finally. Because he was on his ass the whole time. Like, nigga.
So because he was talking shit the whole time.
You lost your edge.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so because he was talking shit to him the whole time, that makes it a rivalry. But you just Goku in the face.
When you guys say bring it on, bitch, it gotta be some heat there. It's
okay,
like,
so
I
gotta wait my turn, but this ain't gonna be high.
You can talk about it. Run my fade.
I'm be real with you. Like this looking about like a 3, 2, 3 to be with you. Just if we being honest, and we got at least established rivalries with Kakashi, Guy, and Madara, and Hashirama, for example. At least they progressively grew and all that. Yusuke and Hiei, that rivalry stopped. What, the first episode of the 4 Saint Beasts? Like they stopped. It became more about them growing a friendship versus them actually building on the rivalry.
Because they wanted to run the fade on the John.
He stopped caring. Like he was like, I'm gonna fight you, yeah, sure, whatever. And then then we go on with the story. Like they never really built on it after the initial fight that they had. So it was just like, and their first fight wasn't for a rivalry. The first fight was because he was trying to kill. Like
no, I'm talking about when he killed Sniper and just like that's when the John just like picked up.
I mean, really
they stopped caring about it.
To begin with.
But anybody got this higher than a 5, I'll put that out there.
Nah, not for me personally.
It's a no for me, dog.
Woo!
It was dope. It was dope together, but they weren't really a rival.
I'll do this for the One Piece Negroes.
Hey.
That's a 10.
Look at the disgust in Zoro's face. Like,
here we go.
Moss head. I mean,
Curly brow.
We gonna go with One Piece. Lou, how you feel about this rivalry? Right?
Hey, I mean, I'm gonna be real. It is a rivalry. But they're on the same team because they're always competing for who's better, pretty much. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5. Just because there's never really there's tension, but there's never really too much tension in the rivalry. They trying to compete to see who's really the right hand man, and we already know who the right hand man is.
Right.
Who's the number 2 in the Straw Hat crew?
We all know it's Zoro.
We all know it's Zoro. We all know it's Zoro.
I mean, Zoro is the first mate,
and his goal is just more fitting for the Pirate King. Sanji wants all blue. Zoro's trying to be the strongest swordsman on the planet. That's just gonna take him a little further in terms of strength, and that's what they compete in. Other than shit talk.
Anybody else for this rivalry?
I say, bro, Usopp, you're gonna Usopp running around telling people he can
Fuck Usopp.
Don't do my nigga like that, man.
I'm gonna need y'all to chill.
He's sorry, but come on.
He's
man.
sorry, but
Nah, Usopp too annoying for me.
Calm
Minutes, how you
down.
feel about
Bro,
that
play
rivalry?
bro. He
Calm
plays
down.
You say me?
Yeah.
I think it's a good vibe. I definitely piggyback from what my man said. Like, you can tell that like pretty much like from the jump, you can tell that like the rivalry isn't more so like they're trying to compete for like, you know, it's something, you know, like internally I need to do something to be better than you. It's more so like I know that I'm better than you. I can do this better than you. They always try to one up each other just in like these, you know, funny little ways. But like I said, it's not nothing like crazy, but I give it a 5.
Anybody else want to speak on this rivalry?
Listen, bro, it's a 10. Like I said,
I give it a.
Yeah, it's more like Kakashi.
I give it like a
Petty rivalry, but that's
7 or 8.
I agree with
about a 4 for me. Like I said, Mike, I see that one. It's more like a 4.
I give it a
rivalry,
6,
not
but it's like they just really don't like each other.
He took
That's really what it is.
I might as well.
Who's it? Oh,
Hi, Matt.
oh my God.
Who's that?
the Usopp disrespect.
Oh, he got mad.
Chill. Ty and Matt.
Ty and Matt, if you're not Digimon, nigga, it's fine. I mean,
oh, y'all not Digi Justin?
I am mad. Okay,
I saw the first season of
I think that's
I
ridiculous.
go back a little bit.
It's hard to get into why because I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to be respectful.
Max.
Here's my point.
See, I had the Digimon game on.
I gotta go back a little bit because I gotta remember Matt got jealous. That's why he left and eventually came back.
Just say you ain't fucking with it. If y'all ain't fucking with it, then I respect that more.
I ain't fucking with it like that.
Alright.
I remember when they was kids. That was about it.
Hey, I tried. So
y'all need a real rivalry.
No, they ain't fucking with the old school. But
I mean, I ain't saying nothing negative.
I got an oldie right here, but a goodie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I get it's a 10.
What?
What do we?
Yeah.
A 10 on 2 episodes?
Whatever pack you smoking, pass it. Get that. I need.
Man, I said I need to check out the.
I like the intensity of those 2 episodes.
A 10 on 2
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
You gave him a 10? Yikes.
Who? That's a 10?
No, he gotta explain himself. Watch him. Why you give it a 10? Talk to him.
Man, put him on a summer jam.
So you know I'm a sucker for action, and I liked all the action.
Not me.
That's all.
I ain't put you there.
That was my thing. It was. I thought it was well put together in those 2 episodes. I liked it, and we didn't know who this man was until the end. So I got to give it to that man. Or those 2 men right there. It was perfect for me. I liked it. 10 out of 10.
Oh, because they were shooting niggas, right?
Yes. They were shooting each other. I think, what's his name had a sword, didn't he?
Oh, nigga.
See, that was a beautiful reach. You understand what I'm saying?
The reach guy, Watson. Anybody else giving this a 10 like Watson?
10 out of 10.
Oh, Lord.
Here we go.
No,
Luke, you giving this a 10?
Nah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get that one a cool, like a 6.5.
Damn.
Listen.
See, now that's
Right.
too low.
That's not too low. These niggas, they had history. They had their beef, right? But at the end of the day, and the fight was dope.
See?
But
I didn't really care for it too much.
It's all
I fuck with Cowboy Bebop. I was fucking with that exotic shit, everything that was going on. At the end of the day, just I wasn't really. I'm not gonna lie to y'all niggas. I watch Cowboy Bebop.
Nah.
But
Menace, you giving this a 6 or a 10 or a 7?
Hell nah, man, this shit a 4 or 5.
That's
What are we talking about,
Yeah,
man? Like the only thing that even makes this remotely alright.
That's a real right there.
Like that's it, man. Like forward. Like I know.
Yeah, y'all got my boy Monterey stressed right now.
You heard. We're gonna go fried ramen. Fried ramen get us a joint of 10.
Well, I mean, I feel like they put up like whole budget store series.
God damn, we got the subway Wi-Fi.
They like
just numbers. Put them on your hands at this point.
I give it like a 4 or 5.
No, he back.
The fight was fire though. The fight was fire.
Yo, his communication was clear when he just gave it a shit number. Like they wasn't. He was not trying to hear it when he was like trying to give an explanation.
Remember the definition of rivalry. Just
Monterey.
I got excited. I had too much nostalgia.
I'll be nice and I'll give it a 5. I would be nice and give it
a nice is
a 10 out of 10 rivalry on the equivalent of lighting L off of 2 episodes is blasphemy to me. Just keep the thing with you, but it's like I'm sorry, they had history, sure. If they build so much off of the history over the course of a period of time,
I got one rivalry to add.
Like this is gonna be the same way I would give Hashirama and Madara. Like this is pretty much the same thing, just in more glory and glory fashion with guns and stuff. The same thing. Madara and Hashirama ain't nowhere close to no 10. And this is a 10? Yo, wow.
We got another joint, Deku and Bakugo.
I'm gonna put this on the same tier almost as Zoro Sanji, but higher, just because there's a lot more tension between the two. You know, Bakugo and really be feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying, about Midoriya getting stronger than him, especially when he found out about All Might.
As he should feel some type of way. You ain't had shit, you just got shit all of a sudden.
Yeah. It's a reason to be
artist, nigga.
Let's put it on.
But Bakugo
shout out to Deku being a con artist.
Messenger?
Not a con artist.
Yes, he's a fucking scammer.
Scammer? What? Like he asked for that?
He got it though. You was crying on your fucking knees on fucking All Might, but whatever. Ain't shit.
He was crying out of thankfulness because All Might chose him, not for begging.
Whoa, was he not crying on his knees? I'm just
in grateful. Yeah, sure, that's not begging. Stop this.
No. Don't put a skirt on a pig and tell it it's a bad bitch.
Okay.
Your man was crying on his knees.
We're gonna ignore Bakugo crying out to this man like a music video at 12 in the morning. We're gonna ignore that one too, right?
When? Okay. I'll pull YouTube right now. Do it. Show me. Oh,
I'm sorry that I failed All Might. It's my fault. Oh, we'll forget that too.
When was this?
Right before he fought Deku. What do you mean?
And he whooped his fucking ass in clots, nigga. What the fuck?
No, we ain't talking about the fight. We talking about the crime.
Well, I'm telling you,
don't get on the fight. Don't get on the fight.
Your man
was my fault. I hate that.
Your man Deku was
Fight
on his knees.
Fight me.
Right, I don't know what's so anime characters be crying on their knees for another nigga, but I'm just we're inclusive here. I'm just saying you gonna do that, but
another nigga. Cry baby I ever heard and seen.
My man was on his knees crying for another nigga. I'm just saying, whatever.
Well, yeah, he was crying at night. Same difference.
And he whooped his ass. You take your frustrations out on the nigga that I'm not gonna do that. But Menace, how you feel about Deku and Bakugo?
Honestly, like it's a cool rivalry, man. Like I definitely like.
I got their ass whipped that night. I'm just saying.
I think for me personally, I give it a good 7-8 because I definitely like the progression that their story they've told over the last 7 or 6, 7 seasons. It started out, like when we think that Bakugo is just like basically a hating ass nigga to Deku, all he wants to do is just be nothing more than an asshole to this boy, and just prove that I'm better than you, you ain't shit, yada yada. But then we see later on that like actually, Bakugo really respected Deku. He appreciated Deku because of the fact that he never backed down to him. He literally never stepped away. Whenever Bakugo tried to make him, I'm better than you. And then we see later on that now, even in current day right now, even though Deku is still clearly number 1, I mean, Bakugo is right there behind him. He ain't gonna let his ass. He's not gonna forget to tell his ass all the time like I'm gonna beat you. Like I'm gonna get you. So I give it a 7-8. I like it.
Lou, how you feeling about it?
I'm gonna go ahead, give it like a 7.5, 8. I heard it gets better, the rivalry in the manga.
Shit.
I haven't even caught up on the last season completely, but up to where pretty much the end of what, season 6, or is season 6 the last season?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I've caught up. Yeah. So pretty much up till then, it's been great, especially seeing how they put their rivalry and they put their differences aside sometimes to fight together when they was going up against Shigaraki as well too. So I mean, it's a good friendship rivalry. I think it's a real good friendship rivalry.
I would agree with Fresco. The back and forth and the understanding between each other, like through the progression of them becoming who they are, superheroes, was pretty dope. So I'm kind of thinking the rivalry is kind of fading out.
That feeling about it.
I think right now I give it like a 7 or 8.
Fried ramen, how you feel about it?
First off, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll.
Right. Well, I look at it like at the beginning they was kind of like it was Bakugo, then Deku starts getting a little stronger later on. I don't think they were ever really. Well, I guess they was on the same par for a little bit, but as a friendship rivalry, it's pretty good. I give it like a 7. But after a while, Deku just kind of like, I feel like Shigaraki was more of a rival after a while, unless Bakugo just gets a crazy upgrade. I mean, he can't really compete after all them powers that Deku got. But their rivalry was pretty good.
How you feel about this, John? The one-sided boy. The one-sided, other one-sided.
That's Goku and Vegeta, right?
I wouldn't
chill out.
Let's go. Goku and Vegeta. Somebody that couldn't keep up. Number 2 forever.
He never caught up.
Number 2 forever.
Shit. I'm gonna go with what about my man Mugen and Jin?
This is a fire round. This is fire.
10 out of 10.
I give it 10.
Watson, you give it 10 out of 10?
Yeah, Watson. 10 out of 10.
He's rubbing his hands.
I didn't get to chime in on Green Naruto and Blind Sasuke. That's crazy.
I give that about a good 10 out of 10, honestly.
Lou?
I'm gonna give that one a 9. Let me give that one a 9. It's not on the same tier as Light and L, but it's still a real good rivalry for that show. Them competing, constantly trying to one up each other throughout the show. The first fight, the last fight, I think it's just a solid rivalry. I don't know.
I give it a good 8-9. Piggyback off what my man said. It was definitely a good back and forth to determine, who's number 1, who's better. It's definitely a good interaction throughout the whole series. So, I give it a good 8-9.
All right.
I'm going to give it an 8. It's only because we never got the conclusion between the two of them. Never really got there. Just don't give me the satisfaction of a final fight between the two who actually decided. Like the bitch fights they had, they never finished. That's the only knock I really have against. Otherwise, it's a fine rivalry. I don't get the conclusion of said rivalry. So that's the only knock 2 points I get off of because I never got that finish. We can say Gene is better. But yeah.
The Wizard King and Queen. Just let me know the last joint. Deku, Bakugo, and then currently Mugen and Jin.
All right. Green Naruto, Blind Sasuke. I get them about a 6, and Mugen and Jin, a solid 7.
I like Mugen and Jin's rivalry. I want to give it like an 8 because I feel like you kind of really wanted to root for both of them.
Yeah,
that's what made it dope. That's
Don't
what made
forget,
it dope.
The greatest one-sided rivalry in anime.
I don't know nothing about this.
Hey, you ain't lying. You ain't lying, bro.
Shout out to Kyber. I love Kyber to the death.
Lord,
you gotta let it go.
That man is the true number 2 in anime, bro. That shit is not funny.
He made futuristic technology to go back in time to fight the real Pharaoh, and he couldn't get back to the present. I give it a 10 for his hateration. I love it. You have to spend millions of dollars to build a time machine to go back in ancient Egypt, and it's a one-way trip, nigga. I love it.
That nigga didn't pay for round trip.
Go get your dub. I'm gonna fight this nigga. He left his brother. He left the present. He left technology. He just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go fight this nigga."
This gonna be exactly the same point system as Goku and Vegeta. So I think we gave them 6, 7. It's gonna be the same thing. Because the only difference is that at least Vegeta was stronger than Goku at one point. Kaiba ain't never been better than you.
If you gave Kaiba the obelisk,
Kaiba beat Yugi, didn't he?
and Kaiba said, "Bitch, you thought I was giving his card back? No fucking way. I'm getting all 3 of these shits and fucking Yu-Gi up." He didn't care about winning the tournament. He just wanted to beat.
Well, he still failed.
Didn't he beat Yugi?
He still failed.
Yugi being a
Yeah,
bitch. He beat Yugi cheating. He beat Yugi being a bitch.
Hey, he's never been better than Yugi.
He did. He was about to, in the first movie, he's about to beat Yugi.
He's never been better than Yugi. At least he's been better than Goku at least at once, twice. He's never been better than Yugi.
Where everybody rank Yugi versus Kaiba?
I mean, I got it as the pettiest rivalry of all time because of Kaiba.
No, I'm saying, bro.
Kaiba hated him.
Like, Kaiba, real talk, might be one of the most hating ass niggas of all time.
That man literally stood on the ledge and said, "Listen, bro, if you go ahead and attack and watch what happens." He knew Yugi ain't have it in him. He knew it. He was like,
Weeble was a big hater.
Yugi was tough on that note.
I hope you don't do it.
But this thing, we're not judging the pettiness. We're judging the rivalry on different.
Listen,
on the pettiness.
Based on the definition, I still give him a 7 or 8.
I mean, I can accept a 7. That's fine. Just to me, it's plain to go through this.
7, 8. Yeah, I give it a 7 as well.
They were both desperate though. Like Kaiba and Vegeta were desperate at one point. Vegeta turned to Majin Vegeta. Kaiba put his life on the line to get 1 W. Like it's crazy, man.
At least Vegeta can say he won, honestly.
Yeah.
Fucking, stop being on Kaiba.
Kaiba got donation wins.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sit this one out. I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh, but not enough to really
nasty. Watson.
No, I don't watch you. I ain't seen this.
You're not a Yu-Gi nigga. So I wanted to throw this out there also. What does Joey rank in these rivalries? So he has a rivalry with Yugi and
Yeah, he's still a novice at best, so he ranks really, really low. I'm just being real.
Rivalry?
All right, so hold on. I'll ask this real quick. Guts and Griffith.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
That's not a rivalry. That's vengeance. That's vengeance of the highest order.
It is. I'm
gonna go ahead and agree with that take. No cap. I'm gonna definitely agree with that.
You gotta look at it. But see, it's interesting. Like it kind of gives like a rivalry nature because, you know, Griffith actually kind of had, you know, fought Guts like, okay, like you win this match, you're free to go, but if not, you belong to me. He won that match. So in so many ways, at first Guts was trying to be able to get away from Griffith, but then he developed what he thought was a friendship with him and stuff like that. You know, so I wouldn't say it was a rivalry. It was just like a sour ending. Just, you know, that's all it was.
Yeah, a real sour ending.
This rivalry is crazy.
Sour ending.
This rivalry is
full of SVU on your girl.
Talking about PTSD, trauma.
All rivalries.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell y'all.
If you need a sports metaphor, this is Chris.
That's how sour it is. That's how sour it was.
This rivalry.
That's how sour it was.
If you gouge my eye out and slay my girl in front of me, you a rival forever, bro. Like,
yeah, it's up there. It's up there. And then you.
Griffith and Gus are rivals. I got me. Like, you know, I thought I didn't want to kill my rival. You know, I didn't want to Gouge out his eyes and
he's
torture
an op
him to
now.
the highest order. I didn't want to do this in my rival.
I mean, did Vegeta want to kill Goku?
And that's a good.
No.
That's a good point.
He didn't. He doesn't. After Namek, he didn't really want to kill him. He might have wanted to a little bit, but
nobody would defeat Kakarot.
At first, I would say after the Android saga, he stopped. Want to
even
destroy
during the
everyone.
Android saga, he had a kid on Earth.
I think after the Android saga, like during the Majin.
I'll go to
Problem
a
is that
Rivalry.
Kakarot joined me.
The
There we go. There
Rivalry.
we go. This is my other one that I got at the top. Thank you.
This one,
Ain't
you know more power. Well, I guess because anti-magic
It's debatable.
Now that's a good
As-
rivalry.
as
I like this
of
one. I actually
right
like
now,
this
I would
one.
put Yuno ahead of
Oh,
Austin.
what has
ahead of this man by a
King and Queen?
landslide?
What do y'all put? This
Nah,
rivalry?
not by
Listen,
landslide.
Austin, based off the definition, it's a 10. They both competing for the same goal. They both acknowledge each other as rivals. You know what I mean?
And then on top of that, both of them can fly. They both can fly. So yeah, that's important too.
Yeah, definitely. But
well, can I still,
Your voices.
it's a 10. It's a 10.
Monterey, you're jacking it.
Oh yeah, this is a 10. This is a 10 at least from Shonen, regular Shonen and all their
Yeah,
rules.
this
Like
is
it's a 10.
exactly
They actually acknowledge the rivalry. They stick with the rivalry throughout all the BS that's happening. They acknowledge each other, like what the RZA King has said, and they challenge each other. Like there are moments where one even feels like, oh dang, I'm inferior to this man. I got to do better. Like I got like. After sitting here watching this man fight real, he's like, bro, I've been slacking. And then next thing you know, seeing this man slice up a devil, he's like, bro, what I've been doing? Like they actually
Man
work.
was on the bed with no
Well,
Neck and neck, like neck and neck.
Yes, they actually. This is a wonderful rivalry from anime order. 10.
Yep.
I definitely give it like a good 9 10. Monterey hit all the good points on that one. Like pretty much from the jump, they acknowledge each other as like, my goal and your goal is to be the Wizard King. Let's determine who's going to do a better job and get the Wizard King first. Then we see both of their journeys as to how they trying to develop their skills to become Wizard King and make sure they can beat the other person. Then we see multiple instances where when one person's doing bad or one's kind of down themselves or something like that, the other one comes in to help, gives the other one that morale boost, they work together, they acknowledge their rivals, then it repeats. Or someone else will do something, they see the success of that one, they go, damn, I'm slacking. What do I need to do to get to where he's at? Okay, he's clearly, he got what he need to do. Now it's my turn. I rock with that because that shows a lot of growth in accepting that my rival is doing his job being better than me, so I need to do my job to be better than him. Yeah, that definitely is all the good points for me.
Lou, you gave it a 10?
I'm gonna go ahead. I was gonna originally my first thoughts was an 8, but y'all has swayed me. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9.5.
Okay.
I'm still not putting it. That's the 10 is for me still light L, but y'all hit all the good points. And one thing that Black Clover does really well is they continuously show each other's lives and how they constantly think back to how they want to be better than the others. So, and even when they come together, they show how they competing to be better than the other. You know what I'm saying? They want to be the one to get the final blow on the enemies, and really they fighting together, but they fighting each other at the same time. So it's a great like brother rivalry, brotherly rivalry.
I pretty much agree with what everybody's saying, but I give it a 9 as far as the rivalry goes. Because only because I think Yuno's in the lead. So I mean, other than that, it does match up to the definition of it all. So.
I like it over here.
What's going on?
All right, somebody dropped out. Ramen, it's on you. I'll put you on. Don't worry.
I'm pretty much this is 10 for me too, man. Because based on everything that everybody said, like anytime they're fighting somebody and they realize they lacking, it's always like a man. He wouldn't fall short of this, so I'm gonna do better so I can catch up. You know, it's cool. It's always about them too. Like they don't never think about nobody else when they're trying to get better.
What up, Logan?
About the other.
What's up, bro?
That's a 10.
It is.
I dare put this one up. You know, kill or kill.
Ooh. If you want to kill the other person, is it a rivalry?
Yes.
I think so.
You want that person?
No, I don't. That's beef. That's beef.
It's a rivalry.
I don't know.
I think
that's a profound question. Is it?
I think it could be both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could be both.
I feel like usually your rival wants you to live so that they can surpass you.
The reason why I say that is because
that's deep.
In anime, a lot of times they don't get a chance to. In shonen anime, especially, they don't get a chance to kill their rival, even if they're trying to kill them. You know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's a good factor.
Most of the time, they want to kill their rival. It's usually because they're on the other side.
Exactly, but they can still be rivals.
We're confused. We're confused about that one. Kenshin and Saito. That was the rivalry.
Yeah, it was. It was. That was. And I'm gonna tell you why I like about it.
This is my 10 because he was the only man to make Kenshin go manslayer mode and beat this nigga with a hilt, a belt buckle, or whatever. It's just like, nigga, I don't need no blade to beat you. You know that, right? Just letting you know that.
I like it too.
In a situation where I gotta go hood on you.
Oh my
goodness! Like, yo, that manslayer mode. You know what I mean?
Number one.
Man, I gotta say,
my boy Man Ray.
Yeah. And
it's the way I'll give in the Kenshin and Saito rivalry.
I gotta give it a 9.5 mainly because I feel like even though it's more beef than rivalry, because it goes all the way back when there were soldiers, they were trying to kill each other. Then you fast forward 10 years later, nothing has changed. They still want to kill each other like they're still in the war. They're still strong. They're still challenging each other. But what I like about it, they still had their respect for each other. Like when the person that was over him came in, like, what is your assessment? Well, Kenshin Himura is useless to us. However, Batosai, the manslayer, could be of great help to us. So that's a lot of respect on that end. You know, okay, so yeah.
I feel like Kenshin is the ultimate rival. I feel like everybody wanted to be his rival. Just because.
And because he do Bato Jutsu. Now that's what I liked about that too. It's like he could whoop you with just the sheath of his sword. Yeah.
Yeah, they should make a Rurouni Kenshin Pokemon game where everyone's your rival and wants to battle.
Jesus. Fried ramen, we do Kenshin and Saito.
Well, I give it like because I mean, like he said, he wanted the Batosai to like he wanted him
for no reason. For no reason.
No, there's a reason.
He got that name in blood. Literally.
Because they don't really have the same goal. They just want
to kill each other.
Yeah, I mean, what Saito did, Kenshin just wanted peace, and Saito wanted the dude to die if he wasn't gonna be the Batosai. You know? So I don't know, that's a piece of me, but I give it an 8.
Watson, when you give it?
I give it a 10 because I love Kenshin. I'm biased. Everything everybody said. Kenshin's the guy.
I respect your honesty.
I'm gonna give it an 8 just because, like Fry was saying, you know what I'm saying? They did not have the same goals. Kenshin is walking around with a reverse blade, so he doesn't kill nobody. Feel me? Like, if this nigga's obviously trying to kill this nigga, they have history. And it's a rivalry, but you know, it's more beef, and it could be both. It is a rivalry, but Kenshin is not on that time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's ready. He's about it, but
I'm on that type time right now. Minutes we
It's definitely a good one. I think for me, I give it an 8, only because more so like kind of like Fresco said. I think it's more so just like long-lasting beef than more so a rivalry. Like they don't. It's just because like they don't share the same goals for why they're being a rival to the other person, and it's hard to really like break down because like when you have those type of beefs, like you can look at it and be like, yeah, like they're rivals, but I genuinely think it's more so like they was just a long lasting beef with that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I give it an 8.
Chicago rules.
King and Queen. What do y'all give that rivalry at?
Kenshin, Saito, I'll give it a solid 7.
Fascinating.
I'll give it a 7.
Myra's all over the place right now.
Instant transmission.
He gonna figure it out.
I was just about to ask.
Inuyasha and Shishomaru.
No, that's just It's sort of like a combination, an equal amount, because both hate each other, but at the same that's just beef. That's just beef. And for the stupidest reason, because Sesshomaru hates Inuyasha because he's a half-breed. Like, don't blame him. Blame your father. He the one that caught feelings for a human. Well, what's it got to do with Inuyasha? You trying to kill this man that's still his sword? Really? That's what we're doing?
Yeah, he was hating on the sword too.
Yeah. He mad
Mac.
because he's mad because he can't cut nobody with the Tetseiga. He can only bring people back to life. So don't be sour. Your father tried to teach you a lesson to value life, which he clearly does not.
Anybody else agree with the brothers' rivalry?
Yeah, I gotta give this.
It's beef. Both on the Seacombe too.
I gotta. Everybody wants that. That can do anything. Well, that's the original Hogoku, but I gotta give it just a 3 out of 10. That is some MAGA level rivalry.
It's petty.
It's straight up trash. Just he's
trash.
going around calling his brother a mudblood all day, and really he could take the sword whenever he wants to.
Yeah.
I mean, it was mostly jealousy from like the mother, father.
I'm gonna give it a book. This it was another rivalry in this show that was deeper than this one. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
I'm not gonna get a Koga and Inuyasha.
Oh no.
No, there's a deeper one than that.
Yeah, I mean, but
it's Kagome and Kikyo.
Definitely.
Oh yeah,
There
Lord have
you
mercy,
go.
yes.
There you go.
He had it in the files.
It's a bitter rivalry because they're really the same person. One is a reincarnation of the other, but you're like,
my man.
I don't know. I mean, can't they just share Inuyasha? I mean, really, it's not cheating. It's not cheating.
Not polygamy.
But it's not really polygamy if it's the same person.
It still is though. It's a reincarnation.
It's not the same
Exactly.
person. One of them plays volleyball, and the other one is good at tennis.
Oh.
I don't know if y'all jacking this as a rivalry, but I feel as though Gojo and Sukuna.
Okay, this is not a rivalry.
This is not a rivalry.
I mean, it's just one man packing up another. That's it.
I don't know who packing who, but you know.
I don't know who packing who.
I know y'all ain't cultured,
but Death Note was.
I know y'all ain't cultured.
No, y'all ain't cultured, but Riz, the Wizard King. I know you gotta put my man up there.
Oh yeah. Listen, dog. If you own that Sengoku Basara, you know
that's a rivalry.
That's a Masamune Date.
Them two niggas, Date and Sonata. Listen, bro, that's a 10. I mean, just go watch the show if you don't know.
What's the English name?
I gotta see it. Hopefully, it's on Crunchyroll.
I think I might have seen it. I swear to God. I swear to God. Dang. It looked familiar, bro.
What's the show called?
Y'all done gave me like
Goku
That game's still wonderful.
Basara. That's the show.
Goku Persona.
Yeah,
That game.
We got to ask with the English translation. That's the translation. All right, Natsu and Gray. Where y'all putting this?
Yeah.
Nigga.
That's another Zoro Sanji type.
Yeah, I'm with him. I don't really know how I judge this rivalry because they never really took it that
They
serious.
never really took it too serious. And they
Other
loved
than
it.
like the one time they both got in their feelings at the end of the war, but that wasn't rivalry purpose. That was just like they was in their feelings.
All right, so
I feel like it was more of a rivalry.
Brief competition, a brief friendly competition, maybe. Friendly competition, probably.
What were you saying, Lalita?
Yeah, brief.
I feel like it was more of a rivalry when they were like younger children, and then when it was older, it was like, okay, who's gonna make it to being, the higher ranked wizards in the guild and stuff. But they both pulled their own weight. They both acknowledged each other, but
And they went on
it was unfair. Like with a lot of the rivalries, I was gonna ask y'all which ones do y'all like appreciate more. Do you appreciate rivals more when it seems like they're equally matched, or is it you like them more when it's like there's one who's just like clearly got everything natural and the other one has to fight to keep up with that person?
I like when it's more plot.
Yeah, Yeah. The second one, because it makes it more interesting. Like, how is this person going to get from point A to point B to catch up with this person ultimately? You know.
I think
So,
I
and then, like,
more.
with that, it seemed like Ray could never really catch up with Natsu, but Natsu's the person who would normally been the person who would have been trying to catch up with the rival in all
Like
the
vice
other
versa.
terrible animes.
Like, ironic.
I feel like it's kind of not fair.
I know we got a rivalry here, but I want you to rank the future of this rivalry. The manga's coming back out. You know what I'm saying? Rank the future of this rivalry right now.
Boruto and Kawaki.
Bruh,
This is borderline.
Used to be my dog. You was in my left titty.
Mid.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I don't really view that as a rivalry. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't view it that way. Like,
it's like maybe like a bitter feud because he was the one that got Naruto in this situation.
Like that, I don't really view that as a rivalry. That's just more like, you know, hey, we just found our way into this situation, but my man never viewed him as a rival. He viewed him like a brother, not a rival.
Yeah.
And then now it's beef on sight.
Well, they're the only two that are on that level of combat that they're on right now, though. Ain't nobody really fuck with them in the series. Well, except for like Damon and the other chick, but that's.
I'm about to say that even that ain't true.
I mean, not a rivalry.
It's really.
They're not working toward the same goal. They've never viewed each other as rivals. They don't. That's just not how they work. That's not their relationship.
Fair enough. Top four, Lou. What do you get that?
If that does turn into a rivalry, I done drop Boruto. I mean, I'm probably gonna pick up the manga. But if that does turn into,
hey, read the
you
manga.
said read the manga. Yeah,
That hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings. I thought they were dumb.
I dropped Boruto a long time ago, honestly, but
thank you.
I can't blame you. But now it's actually solid. So I'm probably just gonna read the manga.
Okay,
no, I'm not gonna watch it.
Is it my turn?
Yes,
hold on, but no, if for the future of that rivalry, just kind of based off of the hype of it, I would say it got to be. It should end in at least a 7 if it's actually a rivalry. You know, even if they're not currently rivals now at the moment, they don't see each other as rivals. If they have countless battles with each other, you know, and they continuously fighting, it got to be a rivalry if they both see each other that way, right? So I don't agree with it.
Okay.
Hold on. Logan, how you feel about them two?
Okay, these guys, for anybody that's not Boruto savvy, I do read the manga. These guys do not constantly fight each other. These guys have had like a sparring match. These guys are running into each other again here soon this month, but and they are poised to run against each other. But the Boruto story is not that deep and is not that fire either. I'm just saying.
Right.
But and I don't view them as rivals. Their rivalries pretty whack. There are some better rivalries in Boruto right now, in my opinion.
Give it a 3. Give it a 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2 at best.
Damn.
Just because they were brothers.
Fried ramen.
I'm kind of on that same time. To me, it's just like when it comes to the definition of a rival, they don't make the same. It's just like they were put in a situation to where like one kind of fucked the other one over, and we don't even know where it's going from there. We don't know which one's trying to be like. They don't have like any of the same goals. It's the fucked up situation. And if they don't end up, if one of them doesn't end up killing the other one, then that's what's gonna make it a quote unquote rivalry. But as of now, we just don't know. So I'm gonna give it like a 4.
Menace.
I'm just gonna keep it a bean. I dropped Boruto a little while ago, but from what I've seen between Kawaki and Boruto, I mean, it wasn't none that like was a crazy rivalry to me. Like I'll give it like probably like a 4 or 5, but I think it might turn into maybe like some of a 6, being generous. But yeah, I'm just keeping it being with that one.
The fight,
Watson.
I'd probably give it about, 4. The objectives are not the same, even though they are trying to win. I think it's more about, I mean, you could say being competitive could be rivalry, but this is more of a life or death situation going on than rivalry. So,
thanks.
I
mean, Boruto and Kawaki. I mean, they ain't got no long standing smoke with each other. So I mean, could it grow into a rivalry if Boruto progresses? Maybe, but for now, that joint is a 2.
Damn. All right,
I think you gotta have like a smidge of hate.
I gotta get the sports. I gotta get the sports rivalries in. Ippo and Sendo.
I thought it would have been Miata.
Yeah, actually, I see that one.
Not Miata. They can't box no more. But all right.
I didn't watch the fighting yet. I just got on Ippo a year ago. I ain't gonna lie.
We didn't watch Ippo versus Sendo. Come on.
Anybody?
No. I didn't watch. The Rising. My fault. The Rising. It's the last season.
I get that joint about a 7.
Yeah, anybody that be punching on niggas willingly gotta have hate in his heart. So I give him a 10 out of 10.
God dang.
I fuck with it. Nobody fuck with no Ippo. I get it.
Nah, honestly, I'm gonna say this: Ippo and Sendo in that first season, that rivalry right there, that was hard.
It was peak.
It really was peak. It really was. They had the whole city coming out for Ippo versus this man. They was ready. Everybody was cheering against them. The whole fight was crazy. I think it was a great rivalry. And then after Ippo beat him, Sendo just had more of a reason to try to go and get that belt after him. I think it was a great rivalry. And then that second fight, I can't even remember shit. Did they have the second fight for the title, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
It's anime rivalries, Blerd Cartel, Roundtable, you know what I'm saying? But Halia Sensei, we can find you at It Sound Like tomorrow. And welcome to Halia also.
Yes, welcome to Hollywood tomorrow.
Nice.
It's back. Also, what it sound like tomorrow? Interview with Roxy Hayes. So make sure you check that out. Also, you can follow me, Hollywood_Sensei215 on TikTok, also Instagram, and my YouTube page. Hit up the YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah, go to the What It Sound Like YouTube page for What It Sound Like, getting transitions going, so everybody get their YouTube pages popping and all other stuff. Welcome to Hollywood. We're gonna talk about topics on the Blerd Cartel Facebook page. Like, choose one character to pledge your loyalty to, and a lot of people pick Esdeath. So shout out to the Sent
Mommy Esdeath.
Niggas like stepped on.
So the other options was Shishio, Asklad,
Senku,
Dante, and Uabak, but you want to get your nuts stepped on by Esdeath. We got simp niggas in the Facebook page. Shout out to the Facebook page, all 20K you do want to get your nuts stepped on. I appreciate you. So we're gonna talk about a post like that. So hopefully you don't want to get your nuts stepped on. Go Village and SA them villages. So we ain't gonna say the actual word on here. Shout out to Law and Order, SBU, and all that stuff. Red Cup Washington, we can find you. Get this nigga to 1K, please, by the Lord's mercy.
on the Esdeath note, she can do whatever she wants to me. Okay. Anyway,
one of them Negroes.
I'm a simp for Esdeath, but you can find me. I switched it up here. It is Watson_the Great on TikTok. And
there you go.
YouTube, it's going to change in the next 30 days. But you can find me on both post and anime.
We did Yugi and Kaiba.
Yugi and Kaiba was a top 10 boy. That was a
wait, who is Luffy's rival?
Luffy's rival, maybe Ace. I don't know.
No.
But everybody wants to
do. You see the Super Nerd, you got any concerts coming up?
You could say it's the third generation.
Yeah.
Kid in Law.
I guess maybe.
I think Kobe is going to end up being a decent rival.
Yeah, probably in the future.
Also, y'all see my boy Kobe?
Barp and Roger shit.
We already know that. So
he turning into a little Gart. You know what I mean?
Yikes. Easter, where you can find you at?
Man, you can find me in Oxford, Mississippi next Saturday. Big performance coming up. Nerdvana. All the people that played the OG Power Ranger in the first season will be there. A lot of cosplayers.
Except for Jason David Frank.
Oh yeah.
And Trina.
So you can find me all streaming platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Geeks to the Super Nerd, Snapchat, YouTube. Subscribe. You know, a lot of stuff that's going to be dropping. The Nemesis Project will be released next month on the 22nd, so be on the lookout for that.
Out of that, Menace, what you got going on? Except for coming on with it Friday Night Year this Friday. So,
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Tune in to Friday Night Year with my boy. You know what I'm saying? We always talk about wrestling, man. If you want to have me on TikTok, it's Menace Society 3. Help me get to that 16K, because we right there, man. We right there. If they give me that few hundred. But yeah, man, go ahead and have me.
Lord, 2 fiascos. First time on. Hopefully, it's not his last time on. So, we appreciate you coming on this episode.
All right. Appreciate y'all for having me, man. It was a nice talk. I'm on IG right here. Same thing. Walter Fresco. Twitter. SIRE Fresco. That's it. No underscores, nothing. And that's it. That's where you find me.
Learn from that. No underscores, Watson. Learn from that.
I got underscores on the IG though.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll come back on next week. You know what I mean, for Fry Ramen, get you on the last minute, boy. I mean,
going on Fry Ramen, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, if you want to kill your rival, it's not a rival. It's a beef. It's not a rivalry. It's beef. And,
thank you.
You can catch me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Fry Ramen 8. That's
with the egg roll.
He's a shadow band boy on TikTok, but look at Rashawn.
My phone messed up, so I'm back. I had the cracked screen on my camera. It was bad.
Y'all Apple Negroes live for that cracked screen, so me, I'm hearing that.
Right on there, baby.
Hey man, we got good screens over here, man. Clean.
My shit works
like crazy.
Oh my god.
Brother, where you can find you at, sir?
Brother, check me out on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you like to listen to music. I promise I have music there, title, whatever. I don't care. My music is there. If you look up Logan Rashawn, Corruption 225, it's there. Anubis Sync, I've got 2 projects out for you. They just dropped last month. And next month, Golf Poppy is coming for you. I have transitioned from a black man to a Dominican poppy. And listen, I'm taking over the world. All the mommies, I got them. They're right here.
I want a mommy.
I'm sharing them.
Yeah.
Nice.
And also, listen to Geeks to the Super Nerd, Innocent but Living Guilty. Shout out to that Junkie Boy track. It's hard. You know,
cross pollination.
You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to all the creators, and go listen to your peers and support your peers, bro.
Oh yeah.
There, Monterey Hudson, we can find you at.
Well, you know, number one, you can find me where it says Monterey Hudson, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, TikTok especially, and of course on YouTube on Saturday nights on the Make It Make Sense. Might even have some unpopular opinions, you know, just like the opinion of Kiki Palmer's former boyfriend before she appeared on that nice video. But you know, we ain't gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that on Saturday. Appreciate you. Y'all make sure to tune in. We'll be here. We'll be ready.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have topics tomorrow. Welcome to Hollywood. Which antagonist shown here will make a great MC? It was Gilgamesh, Corolio, Dofi, Dio, Obito, and Ghetto. And niggas looks like Obito will make a great MC. So maybe, I don't know. Figure it out. But enjoy that conversation for tomorrow. This is Best Anime Rivalries. Next week we're gonna have something else for you on Roundtable. But you know, about all the socials for Blerd and then Blerd Cartel and all the niggas I mentioned in the beginning of the video. Go follow them because I'm not gonna do it again. I'm gonna get paid for that. But, you know, Blerd Cartel, Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch, all that stuff. The main spot I can't hear. Put your mom in the fix for a leg lock. And then, you know, Friday Night Year, I will promote that because I feel that. So I mean, just follow everything. Support everybody, support everything. Let's all be black creators. That's all I'm saying. You know, we out of here.